Yes, sir.
All right, Jonathan, let's go with the next one. Hey, we're going to try to speed it up because I've got a lot more questions. Now, if you have to go, no problem. But I do have some more questions I want to get through if we can. So let's go.
What should you do first?
All right.
So it's going to be a two-step.
All right, let's do it.
So I'm going to read the question. You arrive first at
Okay.
a multi-vehicle crash with 8 patients.
Okay. Immediately, is there a safety concern potentially?
Yes.
Okay. So based on that, I'm looking for some kind of answer that deals with safety. Now, let me just show you something. As I scan these answers real quickly, I happen to see one answer says something about safety. Okay. So I
Yeah.
might be in and out of that question already. Now, I don't want to jump the gun. I still want to carefully read, but let's just keep that in mind. All right. Now, let me speed this up just in the interest of time. We got one patient screaming. Okay. So if I have to, when it comes to the start triage, and I have to assign color codes to them, the one that's screening, what color tag are they going to get?
The one that's screaming?
Yep.
Green?
They're probably going to get a green. Okay. And they've got an obvious wrist deformity. Okay. But they're screaming. That's a good sign. Now I have another one that's, keep going.
Silent, pale,
Uh-huh.
and breathing 8 times a minute.
Okay. What color am I going to give that one?
Probably a red.
It's probably going to be a red. This is probably going to be a critical. Now, based on that, this patient that's silent, pale, breathing 8 times a minute, what kind of problem do they have primarily? Do they have an oxygenation, a ventilation, or perfusion problem?
Perfusion?
Not exactly.
Oh, sorry. Ventilation.
This is primarily a ventilation problem. What would be my fix for that patient?
BVM.
Immediate BVM with high flow oxygen airway adjunct, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
And then I have a third one with minor, who's walking around with minor bleeding. Oh, actually, we may even go yellow for this one, just because they got something going on, but they're not walking. But this next one, who is walking, this one, we're definitely going to have them be green. So who gets priority here?
The red patient.
Say it again.
The red patient.
The red patient gets priority. All right. So what's my answer?
It would be.
Let's start with D.
Sorry. Wait for the incident commander before touching any patient. No.
Okay. Now we do need to have an incident commander. We do need to have somebody in control of the scene, but your job is to do patient care. So as long as the triage officer has assigned, well, in this case, you are the first person. So you're kind of the triage officer. But you still need to go and assess patients very quickly. All right. What about C?
Begin transporting the first patient you can load. No.
No, because we still have to triage them according to their priority. So it's the first person may not be the most critical. We're going to transport the most critical one that we can based on the resources that we have available. All right. What about B?
Direct walking wounded to a safe area, then assess the quiet patient with abnormal breathing. I'd leave that one.
You like that one? And what about A?
Treat the wrist deformity because the patient is the loudest. No.
No, because they're less critical. So just based on elimination, we kind of eliminate it down to the right answer. But also remember, first point of the star is there a safety concern? When I scan these answers, I literally have something that has the word safe in its name. So we've got multiple ways that I probably would have gotten to that right answer there. All right, let's go to the next one.